I didn't say that. Did I say that? No, I didn't say that.
Cock-caw! Cock-caw! Good morning. Welcome back to the farm. Welcome back to modded Minecraft Feed the Bees. It is that 8 a.m. or 7 a.m.? Anyway, it's very early in the morning. And, oh man, I love this clock tower. It's just so cool. Anywhere on the farm now, well, maybe not anywhere on the farm, but most places on the farm now, I can look over, take a look at old Big Ben, and see what time it is, and see how long it is before I have to sleep. That's amazing. So cool. But in fact, we can't really call it Big Ben, because Big Ben already exists, so we need to have another name for it. So we're going to call it Big Dave. This is Big Dave the clock tower, yeah. So, Big Dave says it's 8 a.m. Oh no, 9 a.m. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so what's going on with the farm, and what are we going to do in this episode? Well, I think it's time to return to the colony for this episode. We've kind of neglected it for a while. But things are kind of ticking along pretty smoothly. Our builder is working his way down houses. He still hasn't made the mine, which is a bit of a pain. We wanted to do that. And he also hasn't made these 2 farms. So what we're going to focus on this episode is we're going to try and get all of these new builds done. Now, one thing before we do, last episode we got, was it last episode? No, a few episodes ago we got the slimy bee, but I have made a few replacements here. So we used to have bony bees up in this bee pod. We've replaced those with RGBs because RGBs produce beeswax, and beeswax is what we need to get these hives upgraded from tier 2. We desperately need more beeswax. Because the more beeswax we get, the better we get these hives to be. And also, the more honeycombs we get, which means more beeswax. And it's like a a vicious circle that's really cool. No, it's a vicious circle that we want to happen. So it's a good circle? What's a non-vicious circle? I don't know. That's a good question. Anyway, like you can see, I've put the framework down for more centrifuges in this base. I only had enough iron in one go to make 1 more centrifuge. However, I do want to complete these other 3. It's going to need a lot of iron, but I put some in the mechanism setup, so that is going to be, that should be done by now. Anyway, before we go and do that, I want to give my builders something to work on in the background, because if they've stopped working, there must be a good reason. So we have to supply these guys with something to do. All right, everything's looking pretty cool. So yeah, we added 2 more houses. One of them's been built, which means we have space for 1 more colonist. And why not get old Ben Doomfist? Old classic Ben Doomfist. That's right, Mother Trucker. We've also got Adolf DiCaprio. Oh, interesting. I mean, thinking about it actually, Leonardo DiCaprio, blonde hair, blue eyes. Well, I don't know. Wendy Damodred or Teresa Lestrange? Well, who's the cheapest? We got Lapis,
I serve with
Cake,
pleasure. I serve with pleasure.
and Sunflowers. Okay, well, we've got all of these things. Now let's check their stats. So what we're looking for now is another builder, okay? Because I'm going to make another builder's hut. You guys have said before that we need more builders up in this mother trucker to get things done. You can see the primary stats are athletics and adaptability. Ugo is freaking amazing at this. So does Cersei not have a job? Why is she here? Oh, I think she grew up. She was a baby and now she's grown up. Elizabeth Granger, Chief Chef. So what we're looking for is, what was that? Athletics and adaptability, was it? So old Adolf here. Athletics is high. Adaptability is very low. Jimmy Lestrange, what happened to Teresa? Ooh, 7 diamonds. He better be good. Athletics 10, adaptability 7. That sucks. Jimmy, you suck. Get the hell out of my colony. I wish there was a button you could press. You just right click and just say, no, go away. Leave the colony so that I can add somebody good instead of you scumbag. What are you doing, Fanny?
Build it again?
Oh no! What the hell? Cersei Drogo has died. She was... Oh no! How did that happen? Was that while I was building Big Dave? Oh, I had no idea. This has devastated me. This is absolutely devastating. What are we going to do? Yeah. Oh, what happened to her? Oh, I bet I know what happened to her. I bet she was out here in the dark forests and some creepy dude crawled in from inside the forest and wiped her out. Oh man, Cersei Drogo. Well, we're gonna have to make a grave for you next episode. That's devastating. Well, okay, who are we gonna hire in her place? Maybe we need to recruit somebody to be a lumberjack before we get a builder. All right, Connie, welcome to the colony. Now, one thing I did bring over is I've got a cheeky crafting grid here, and I fed a pipe all the way through to our farm. So we're hooked up to the storage here, and oh, look how easy this is. Diamond, boom. Girl's best friend, Connie's best friend, sure. Let's give her the hookup on these diamonds and get her on the team. Nice boots, welcome to the crew. Boom. Now it's getting late, so let's have a bit of a sleep. But before we do, might as well get her in her role as lumberjack. And that's a shame. Cersei Drogo, she was a real champ. Yeah, look at this. 14 and 26 is much better than Cersei. Welcome to the team, pal. Amazing. So we have our new blacksmith, and I think we're going to have a ceremony next episode for Cersei Drogo. Now, also something I discovered is when you level up a building, you get even more chunks around it for your colony. So if we level up this guard tower to level 5, we'll get 5 chunks around the guard tower in our colony. And that's why putting guard towers on the edges of your colony is a great way to just expand it even further. And you just keep putting more and more guard towers, and I guess, in theory, you could go forever. Okay, so a couple of things are making me sad this episode, guys. Number 1, my empty belly. I only have 3 lamb shanks. I only have 3 shanks on my hunger bar. I'm feeling a little bit peckish. So let's make a baked vegetable medley. No, wait, that's probably quite expensive. Right, so what I want to do also is we want to get these farms built on the colony so that we can get the regular vanilla crops on the go. Anyway, sort by hunger. Let's make ourselves probably some more caramel ice cream. That stuff was delicious last time. Boom, delicious. Now, we're lucky that this ice cream doesn't melt like ice cream in real life because, oh man, I've got like my pockets are full of ice cream, and if it melted, oh, that'd be messy and sticky. Ice cream is so sticky when it melts. Oh, delicious. Just 2 dollops of ice cream and I'm full to the brim. So what's next? Let's go and check on the mining dimension. It's been a while since I've been to the quarry over there, and we spent a long time messing around with Big Dave. So let's go see what's going on. Now, some of you guys mentioned that there was an XP bug when I went to the mining dimension. Some of you thought I lost all my XP, but the truth is it's a visual bug, and I get all my XP back as soon as I go back to the overworld. So how is this quarry going? Things are going good over at Quarry Town. Oh my god, this thing has done... What's wrong here? I don't understand. Why is it not dug all this stuff? The chest works. Interesting. Well, I've got my jetpack. I've got my atomic disassembler. Let's go and grab some all-the-modium ore. And you can tell where that stuff is because, well, it's just floating around like this stuff right here. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, into the computer with the all-the-modium ore, and we have plenty of that stuff. So we're all about the colony this episode. Let's go and check on the builder and find out what she needs. There's Cersei at home. Let's check out these houses, actually. I've never seen what they look like, but oh man, this is a pretty sweet place to hang out. I like it a lot. I might steal some of these ideas from my home over at the farm. Like a campfire. A campfire might be nice inside. I know that sounds weird, but... So another thing, we've upgraded our builder's hut to a level 3 builder's hut, and now it's starting to look very impressive. Check this out. It's got shingles on the roof. Very fancy. Easy to make, but very cool. It's got like an underground basement bit with nether bricks. Lots and lots of storage. And yeah, Uggo is here. It would make her job easier if she had 5 horizontal spruce cobblestone timber frames. And what else does she need? Spruce, spruce, spruce. Spruce coming out the caboose. Like I said, this is all really cool and easy stuff we can make. Especially now that we have a crafting grid right next to town. So we can just zip over here and make the good stuff. Here we go. So we'll make a whole bunch of these vertical spruce cobblestone timber frame mixes. But you guys have also said that the colony doesn't understand when I put items directly into the warehouse. It doesn't know that they're there. So what I need to do is upgrade to a drop box. If I put items in the drop box, a courier will put them directly in the warehouse and he'll know they're there. Right, so here it is. I think it's a stash. So we have all the items we need. Let's put one of these down. And we're going to put this right in front of the warehouse and give it a trial run. So here we go. Let's try putting these things in the stash and see if the courier... Here we go. Courier Fanny Jameson will come along, do a pickup very shortly. Amazing. Now, she can't carry much at one time because she's a very frail person. Maybe we chose the wrong courier for the job. We definitely need another courier's hut, that's for sure. In fact, do we have one in here? We do. Okay, yeah. 2 more courier huts in here. So let's get these placed down. There we go, right next to each other. Level 5 looks good, so we'll bring it down to level 1. Press the go button, and then the courier's hut will get made in due time. But there are so many little things to get constructed, that's going to take a while. Okay, so let's look at the resource scroll now. Okay, Uggo has all of the resources. We've hooked her up with absolutely everything she needs. So let's go and watch her in action. Let's see where she goes and what she does. I'm not sure what she's actually building next. Is she trying to finish the houses? Oh, that's right, yeah, she's finishing the houses first. Well, let's wait for her to do that. Now, one thing watching Uggo makes me realize is that she's actually very quick at building. In fact, her biggest problem is how long it takes her to run back to her builder's hut to pick up the bits and bobs she needs for each build. Oh ho ho, exciting times! She started work on Miner 1. Now this is what I've been waiting for. This is a very exciting and cool build. Let's make sure she's got enough room. Right, so like I said, I want to look at her pack and see what exactly it is in her pack that's giving her trouble. We'll get rid of some of these things on the ground, like all of these lavenders and seeds and things. Get those out of her way, because I have a theory that this might be what's holding her up, is she has a pack full of seeds and flowers. Yeah, you do. Well, not again, Uggo. This is the first time you've built this, remember? Discombobulators. Get rid of some of these trees. She's Builder's Hut level 3 now, which means she can use iron tools. So while she's doing that, let's give her some iron tools as well. I'm going to go over to the computer, the crafting grid, and fill up our drop box with some iron tools. Okay, into the stash with these tools. But we're also going to make some wooden tools as well, because I do believe that our miner is going to be level 1. He'll need some old school tools. Oh my god, hang on, hold the frickin' phone. Tom Palpatine just walked into the colony. Now, this must be some kind of weird fluke, but for 9 sunflowers, it feels like we have to get old Palp on the team, man. Sunflower, yeah, don't mind if I do. He's pretty cheap. I don't know what his stats are. That kind of doesn't really matter, though. I mean, they're okay. They're not amazing. But honestly...
It's your gold.
I get to build it again?
Oh, wait a minute. Your colony's population has grown to the limits of current management techniques. To accept more citizens, complete the university research. I'd totally forgotten about our university. So we're going to leave her to it while she is trundling along there. Okay, so we've got the iron. Let's see if we can make some more centrifuge blocks. We're going to need a lot of these. A lot of these. Centrifuge casing needs blocks of iron, iron ingots, and redstone. So we're going to need to make a lot of blocks of iron. A whole stack should do. Now the casing itself, we've got 63 there, and then 26. That should be enough to complete all of these centrifuges. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, and we'll start from over here. I almost completed this, but off we go. Bam! Okay, one down, 2 more to go. Fantastic, and then the final one. There we go, amazing. Now we have 5 fully complete centrifuges, and this should be plenty for us to get all of our honeycombs processed. And as you can see, I pre-hooked them up with some importers, exporters, and power. So they're all raring to go. They just need the volume now. We just need better hives and more honeycomb. All right, get back into the computer, you pieces of trash. Let's go over and check out what's going on in the colony and see how Uggo is doing with the miner. Let's go and check on the research at the university. Man, this building looks pathetic, doesn't it? Compared to some of the other beasts that we got going on in the colony, the university looks tiny and pathetic. Ugh. Well, Galadriel.
Not good enough, eh?
Well, what's going on, Galadriel? What can we do? What can we research? Now, like I said, we mostly want to be going down the farming route, but we can't do that until we actually have a farmer's hut to start with. So what else can we work on? Woodwork needs a forester's hut 3. First aid sucks. Higher learning, though, that's pretty cool. 3 books and houses of 3 levels. Okay, let's go and get the books. This is where it does come in really handy having this computer system nearby. What's up, Galadriel? Man, her specs. I don't know if anyone's told her, but her glasses don't actually have any lenses in them. Researchers have begun to investigate higher learning. Now, we really should be doing our research much quicker because we've had a lot of downtime with our researchers. And we could have researched a lot more technologies than we have, so I've got to keep on top of that. Okay, amazing. So we have the miner complete and manage workers. Okay, so we've got 2 colonists that we can fill jobs for. We've got a miner and we've also got a couple of farms on the way. So I'm thinking actually, do we actually want to hire a miner yet? We've got the mine built, and it would be a big shame if we didn't hire a miner. However, but the big problem we have at the moment is the fact that we don't really have enough space on our colony for more members, so we've got to really think about where we put our jobs. And since this whole series is about farming, what I really want to do is get 2 farmers on the go. So Uggo is working on guard tower level 2. After that, I believe she's going to come over here and start work on our 2 farms. And what we really want to get is those 2 things built by the end of the episode. So let's just steam through those. Okay, so here it is. Uggo Cocknosher has started work on Farmer 1, the main goal of this episode. So let's see what she needs to get this thing built. Ooh, okay, some interesting stuff here. We've got most of it, but it's just a torch, some spruce stuff, hay bales, and some slabs. Okay, so most of this was very easy, but it's just a hay bale now. We only need 1 hay bale, but the problem is wheat. I'm not sure we actually have much. We've got plenty of seeds, we've got the makings of wheat. We don't actually have a hay bale. Oh no, look, check this out. We've got 4 of them. Amazing. So required resources, in you go. This should put all the stuff in the builder's hut. And our builder, Uggo, should get building the Farmer 1. Let's go and watch her in action. Now again, she's got some problems here because there's way too much lavender. Let's just get rid of this for her. Here you go, Chief. No sweat. Mischief managed. Well, there we go. We finally got a farm built on our colony, and this is quite a monumental decision. What I think I'm probably going to do is repurpose my farm a little bit. We're going to fire our forester because we've got more wood than we can ever use now. And what we want to do is set our colonists to the farm. We're going to have 2 farm buildings, upgrade them, get lots of fields, and use this as another great way to add to our crops because our core focus, as always, is to produce food. We're a farm, after all. We upgraded our centrifuges and did a few odd jobs along the way, built a drop box for the colony, tidied things up, and got a couple of houses built. All in all, a pretty good day down on the farm, I do say so myself. I'm going to do some decorating, and next week we're going to come and look at our mechanism setup. I've been Sjin, thank you for watching, a big thank you to members and subscribers, hit like, and until next time, take care.